Autumn in Montana always brings change. The air becomes cold and the trees turn golden. But for Max, a 5-year-old German shepherd, this autumn brought something very different. Max lived with the Thompson family in a wooden house near the forest. Every morning, his owner John, a kind veterinarian, gave Max a loving pat before leaving. Lisa, John's wife, worked from home and often threw Max his favourite tennis ball. Emma, their 12-year-old daughter, played with Max every afternoon after school. Max wasn't just a dog, he was family. He protected the house, helped John during forest hunts, listened to Lisa's stories, and was Emma's best friend. But one stormy autumn morning, everything changed. After a heavy storm, John and Max went outside to check the garden. Max sniffed around when suddenly he noticed something under broken branches. John looked closely and found a small baby bobcat. The poor animal was hurt and shivering with fear. One of its back legs was badly injured. Max growled. He didn't like the smell of the wild creature, but John, being a vet, gently picked up the bobcat and brought him inside. Max was not happy. The wild animal's smell filled the house. It wasn't Max's home anymore. He barked, paced back and forth, and refused to sleep in Emma's room. Instead, he sat outside John's office where the bobcat was kept in a cage. Lisa and Emma named the bobcat Scout. Emma started sitting near Scout's cage, talking to him gently. Lisa even began writing notes about Scout's behavior. Maybe he could inspire her next book. But Max felt left out. Emma didn't play with him anymore. Lisa didn't read stories to him. John didn't take him hunting. Everything changed. Max began destroying things and refused to listen. Weeks passed, full of tension. Max stayed away from the family. Scout slowly healed. John decided it was time for Max and Scout to meet under careful watch. John brought Max into the room. Scout was on the desk. Max growled. Scout hissed. The air was full of fear. Then Emma softly said, "Sit, Max." "Stay." Her gentle voice calmed Max. He stopped growling. It was a small success. Every day they tried again. Each meeting was a little longer. Emma helped Max stay calm. Scout became stronger and started exploring the office. He jumped on shelves, knocked over a vase. But instead of getting angry, the family laughed. Max started watching Scout with curiosity instead of anger. Then something surprising happened. Max no longer barked at Scout. He watched him closely but with care. When Scout moved freely around the house, Max followed him like a protector. If Scout tried to climb dangerous places, Max would bark a warning. Emma started teaching both animals simple rules. Max and Scout listened to her. Lisa noticed and began writing about the change. Scout also started copying Max, stopping at the doorbell, sitting in the sun, learning commands like "come here" and "stop." Max learned too, becoming gentler and more curious.